Hello, new day, new vlog. It is Thursday, the 27th of October. It's almost Halloween, Samhain, full, the culmination of spooky season. I am much excited, but I have a lot to do before I can enjoy my spooky season. I've got a full-on Halloween themed one-shot game that I'm playing, a tabletop RPG that I'm playing online with friends. Pretty much it's going to start at midday on Saturday and it could go on till about 6 in the evening. So, and it's like costume, it's like Halloween costumes. We're all going to have to wear the costume of the character that we're playing. It's a whole thing. So I don't really have a huge amount of time. I think Sunday I'm going to switch and turn Sunday into a work day, and then Monday is Halloween. My husband couldn't get the day off work because he's just too busy with stuff. So I'm just going to be pootling about, or maybe just watching spooky stuff, Halloween, like horror films on Monday, and then he's gonna join me for something to watch something in the evening. But yeah, so I've got Halloween chocolates to make. I've still got some more Halloween decoration gifts to make, like for my neighbours. And like little gift bags that I do each year. I've still got some Halloween cards to make. I've sent out some stuff already to like my sister and my friend up in Scotland and a couple other people. So that's done at least. The stuff that needs to be posted is posted. And then I still need to carve a pumpkin. I still need to... What are you doing, boo-boo? What are you doing, puppy? Finding the perfect spot to sunbathe. Obviously right where I would. Yep, of course. And what else do I need to do? The chocolates, the pumpkin. I want to sit down with my solar return spread and have a check-in with that at some point. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff to do, and also prepping this next shop drop. So anyway, I'm waffling and haven't even spoken about pouches. So what I'm going to do is I managed to finish sewing the other 6 pouches that I had cut last Friday, as well as one for myself for my Shadowland tarot, which I'm super excited about. I'll show that if I finish it today. So what I need to do is sew on their charms and attach the ribbons. And then I'm going to try, and the previous vlog, which hasn't been edited yet, I've uploaded I've put the footage onto my external hard drive, but I actually need to start making that vlog. This will be the one after it. So yeah, I've got a lot to be getting on with. I've had a really weird slow morning because I was waiting for a medical phone call, and that came halfway through the time slot. I had it said between 9 and 10, and the doctor didn't call till 9:30. But that's a whole bunch of stuff with my hand, which I'm now gonna have to follow-up stuff and referrals, and then there was a ton of washing up to I've just been doing boring stuff all morning, and it's now 11 o'clock almost, or pretty much 11. What is the time? 10:57, and I haven't actually had a chance to do any actual work, not because I've been dicking about, but there's been other stuff going on, and if I don't get on it now, the day will run away from me, because my squirrel brain, if I don't get something productive done early enough in the day, that's it. Anyone else like that? I think it's a neurodivergent thing. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to try and film a little bit of me sewing the charms on and attaching the ribbons, and then I'll come back when they're all finished to show you all the lovely pretties, soft pretties. And yeah, so I'll also show you, I forgot to show all of the other little monsters that I made, because I made some more of those accidental penis ones, but without the accidental penis this time. But I'm also making smaller ones now, because those ones take 2 hours to hand sew from start to finish, because they're really fiddly, and I'm my hand's hurting, I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to make these small, more Pac-Man ghost ones, which are giant versions of the earrings that I make. I started one this morning whilst I was waiting for my medical phone call, because I was getting really antsy, and I was I need to do something. So I just started doing this little dude. I'll show you when they're finished. This is the first one. Yeah, anyway, it's waffle, and it's now at 4 minutes and a half minutes. What? Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, see you soon. Okay, so these pouches all have their charms and their ribbons. I think there's about 17 here because the double pouch makes 18. I do think I have time to cut and make some more, and I think I could get some other colours in, like there's no black, there's no red, there's no sort of deeper greens. I could probably do with a royal purple in the mix, maybe a bright orange. So I'll see what other charms I've got and ribbon, because I'm running a bit low on some supplies. And I might cut another double pouch, and then what I can do is I can make them both up next week, because they're a lot more work and I sort of need to be in the right headspace to sort of cut and stitch on all of the applique and create the little dangle charms and everything. But yeah, that's what I stitched on and put the ribbons on today. And I think what I'm going to do now is start editing together a studio vlog. But yeah, I might make myself a cup of hawthorn tea first, and then yeah, so cool beans. Hiya. It's Friday the 28th of October. It's getting so close to Halloween. I am much excited. It is almost 11 in the morning. I've got the kettle on. Make myself a cup of tea. Probably going to do hawthorn and chamomile in case you're interested. And yeah, I've just done loads of sort of boring stuff this morning. I did some admins, these sort of finances, budgety, admin-y things that all need doing, which I do on Fridays. And then I finished editing a vlog that I had started yesterday evening but had run out of time to do. So that is now rendering, and I'm hoping to get that scheduled, sort of uploaded and scheduled for around 7 o'clock UK time today. 7 p.m. that is. Yeah, and then once I've done that, I'm probably going to try and do a couple of little Instagram bits and bobs. I want to share the journal that I had bought and the pouch that I made for my Shadowland Tarot. I'm really happy with those, and I've been reading the book. I'm really enjoying it. And then I'm probably going to try and if I've got time, cut some more pouches. If I could get 6 more pouches done for this shop drop, I'd be really happy. And cut some more little monster Halloween decorations, because I need to get motoring on those so that I can hand those out to my neighbours on Sunday night, sometime Monday. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. And my arm's starting to ache, so I need to go now. Okay, bye. Hello. My vlog is uploaded and ready to go for 7 o'clock this evening, which is awesome. I accidentally uploaded the wrong vlog and it spent 2 hours uploading. I was like, why is this taking a long time? It turns out it was the first vlog that I had put up a couple of weeks ago, which was like almost an hour long. So then I had to delete that and start all over again. But luckily this is a shorter one. It's like half an hour, so it took an hour to upload. But oh my god. And then yeah, I wanted to get some pouches cut, but I haven't had a chance to because I was waiting on a delivery, and it's a delivery company that are notorious for just not even ringing the doorbell sometimes. So I was like, I'm gonna need to sit in the living room so that I can like keep checking out the window, and I can like shout down, because I'm on the next floor up, to tell them I'm coming down if they're outside or if they ring the doorbell. So that was like an hour waiting. They came right at the end of the estimated delivery slot. So, but that's done, and it was for my my new thumb splint brace thing, because I'm working now, and my physiotherapist, hand specialist that I spoke to yesterday was like, yeah, if you are working, and she's aware that I'm working more slowly and that I'm unable to work at the pace that I was, and that it is affecting my work and my ability to earn a living, but also it's gonna like she's worried I'm gonna like re-damage or make the hand worse again. So she wants me to wear this when I'm working. I don't have to wear it at night or anything, but when I'm working, when I'm using, like when I'm sewing and stuff. Anyway, I am going to drink a cup of tea, and then I'm going to try and force myself to cut some pouches, but I'm really losing steam at the moment, and I don't want to use all my energy, because I'm going to be staying up late until whatever time, 11:30, 12, which is late, really late for me, playing D&D, and then I've got my next game tomorrow at midday for the Halloween one shot that we're playing. So It's gonna be really tiring. I hope I don't run out of spoons to actually like do the fun things I wanted to do on Sunday afternoon, like carve a pumpkin and make some chocolate skulls and stuff like that. So anyway, this is getting long, so I'm gonna go. Such a hard life, isn't it, Doggo? Being a little snuggle bean in my dressing gown. Oh, I'm going to cut some pouches, and I thought I would just sort of show the process roughly. I can't, until I get a proper camera and stuff, it's difficult to like really film things. I know these vlogs are a bit haphazard, but I'm doing the best I can, and I'm sort of learning as I go, so bear with me. But so initially what I do is I will pick some charms, and I've tried to pick charms that are not already included in the pouches that I've sewn up so far, so we've got a nice variety. And then I've picked 6 colours that are also not represented in the current sewn up pouches. We've got none of these, and what I do is I usually will pick the outer colour first, and then I'll start matching up the inner colour, and I also will pull out my ribbons and my threads, my embroidery threads, which are all a hot mess, and that's where I'll start to really swap things out and try and work things out, because I'm running low on certain ribbon and thread colours, and it's sort of that starts to dictate the colour combos. But yeah, so far I've got these charms picked out. God, the lighting is terrible. But yeah, so these are what I've got so far. Yeah, I'll get back to you when I've paired up some of these colour combos. Okay, so phase 2 of the sort of designing a pouch process, or designing a batch of pouches process, is complete. So I've picked the secondary colours, aka the colours that will go on the inside of the pouches, and I've paired up the charms with each colour combination. You know, this is subject to change as I sort of start to pull ribbons and threads. I've got a stash of ribbons here. So this isn't all of them. This is mostly my glitter and velvet ones. And I'm just going to start. Yeah, I'm going to start matching those up, and I'll get back to you once the ribbons and the threads are matched. Yeah, so you can see what the final combos are. Here we go with the matched up threads and ribbons. I've just gone for the chocolate velvet ribbon with the dark brown inner. I've got a lovely lime green with this sort of orchid purple and neon green. I've got the reds, all the reds for the sort of rust and orangey, so for the like foxy charms. It's all like foxy colours. I've just gone for like classic black with this black and silver, so this is more sort of, you know, I don't know, it's more jewel tones and more sort of subdued. Then this is very much not subdued. We've got a bright yellow, and a mint. This is looking more blue on my phone that I'm filming it on, but it's actually more of a minty greeny blue, and then sort of tonal velvet ribbon and thread. And then we've got this rust with a lovely sort of forest green, and then like an olive green and an emerald. So lots of greens with this rust to go with this antique gold toned owl. So yeah, I'm gonna get to cutting these. It is now 5 to 5. and I finished cutting those pouches. I cut 6. I cut 3 standard and 3 standard plus. I didn't cut any more doubles or any like deck specific pouches, because I'm still psyching myself up that I haven't stitched up the double pouch from the first batch I cut. I think it's because I do really need to do a charm restock, because the double pouches I want to start making with the little danglies, but I don't have enough like cohesive selections of charms to attach to like a little dangly thing. I know I could add other things as well, but I just wanted to start off with these dangly type charms and then sort of expand from there. I want to like walk before I run. So I really need some more star charms and other celestial themed charms, some more like woodlandy and animal-y type charms, and a few other different things so that I can create some interesting attachments for those double pouches. So I'm going to stick to the one that I've cut already. And then I've got these 6. So I've got the 3 standard is the orange, the rust, and this sort of orchid purple. And then I have 3 standard plus in the royal purple, the mint green, and the lilac. So yeah, that's a lovely little pile to be getting on with. I also wanted to show the pouch and the book, the journal that I got for the Shadowland Tarot. So I've been reading the Shadowland Tarot book, and some people might be horrified by I do highlight and write and in my books. I'll probably read through it, highlight it, and then go back and tab it and write it, and then take any like reading notes from it that I feel are pertinent or interesting for me. But I needed a journal. I'm gonna need a dedicated journal for this deck. This, you know, is set up for like journaling work because it does have journaling prompts for each card. It's like all 78 cards, and it is really created for shadow work and to illuminate can I speak? Illuminate like the dark recesses of your psyche or what have you. So I just picked up this really cheap yellow journal. It's not the greatest, but it's fine because I won't be precious about it. Usually I would go for a Rhodia or a Moleskine or a Leuchtturm or something like that, or an Argenzio. But yeah, I just needed something cheap and cheerful, and actually it's nice because it doesn't have too many pages. I think it's got 60 or 70 pages, so that's like 120, 140, which actually feels like a nice number, because sometimes I can be a bit sort of, I'll get like the chunkier journals, and then I'm a little bit overwhelmed by them. So, but I also made a pouch to match. I meant to share this on Instagram earlier and then I forgot, but I'll do it tomorrow or whatever. But yeah, I did like, it's the yellow almost exactly matches the back of the deck, the back of the cards. So I just did yellow, just full on yellow, because some of the colours of the felt, the thickness of the felt is different depending on the colours. It's really weird. So some of the felts are really, some of the colours are really thick, and some of them feel a lot more soft and supple and a little thinner. So I don't know why that is, or if it's just, you know, something to do with the manufacturer or what have you. So I originally wanted to have black on the inside, but it was showing through too much, and you can just about see the black threads where I've got the tail end of the threads. You can just about see the ghosting there. So I decided to just go double yellow, and then I just did the black details and a bat charm, because there are bats on the back of the deck. So I'll just show you how well it matches. And obviously I had to use a yellow highlighter for the yellow tone in the book. But yeah, look how well this matches. So I might make some Shadowland specific decks for my shop at some point, because I think that would be fun. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I'm not going to sew anymore. I'm going to go make myself a hot beverage, and then I'm going to cut some more of the little ghosty monster, pocket monster thing, charm decoration things for Halloween. And then yeah, I have to start dinner, because then I need to make dinner, have a shower, and then it's D&D, baby. It's D&D. Very excited about that. Playing the Critical Role Netherdeep. For those of you that are into Critical Role as well. So yeah, it's really nice playing a Critical Role campaign. It's very exciting. I am playing a little character called Egregious E. Bean, and he is a goblin bard. And he's just been leveled up to level 4. We've just started the campaign, so we've gone from 3 to 4, so we're still very early stages, but he plays the penny whistle and it's all very, I love it. I've never played a bard before, so it's very fun. So yeah, that's that for today. I don't know how much I'll be checking in. I might share, if I'm able to, me carving a pumpkin and any other little spooky things I might get up to, but I'll see how I'm feeling. After all of the D&D today and tonight and tomorrow, I might be a bit bushed, so yeah, that's a lot of waffling yet again. Queen of Waffle, that should be my title. But yeah, take care, see you soon, bye. Hello, it's Tuesday, the 1st of November. Spooky season may be over for many, but not for me, never for me. I think with the last time I checked in, my plan was to sew the pouches that I had cut on Friday. Look at these yummy colours, oh my god. But then I was like, actually, maybe I'll photograph the pouches that I've already sewn up and finished, so that then I can get moving on getting the shop drop sort of in a position where it's, you know, almost done. Like I can get the photos taken, edit the photos in my own time. But yeah, it is a really cloudy, wet, rainy day. And so I'm back to this plan. I'm going to sew pouches because I do need a certain amount of natural light coming in through the window to take the photos. I do use my ring light as well, but I need like a combination of really to get the right coloration and stuff as best as I can on photos. I'm not great with photos. I do need to try. I have gotten better, but I still have a long way to go. And it's really tricky because obviously I have to do photos for every single listing every time, which is very time consuming. And then once the listing's gone, those photos are defunct because each pouch is a unique item. So it's one of my less favourite parts of the process. But I know I'm not alone in that as a maker. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. It does make it also, needing the natural light makes photographing pouches through the winter months really tricky, because not only does the quality of the light change, it's more likely to be cloudy and dark, rainy, which covers a load of the sunshine, and you get less daylight hours. So I'm like frantically trying to get stuff done in the mornings. It becomes sort of a race against the clock and trying to like work around the weather. One day eventually in the future I'd like to have a proper little setup, which means I don't have to rely too much on as much on natural light, but that is not now, so I do what I can. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I've got Edgar, she's right here next to me. She's not lit at the moment because it's not dark enough for her to be lit, but I've been enjoying having her up here with me in the bedroom, because this is where I work, and this is where I've been playing D&D over the holiday weekend, and this is where, you know, at night time I've been watching films. I didn't do anything I didn't do any, like, I didn't go on social media yesterday, which was Halloween. I didn't look at emails. I didn't do any work. I took the day off. I didn't play any D&D. I literally just took the day off and watched horror films and scary films. That's what I did. I managed to get in 5 films. I probably could have got in 1 more, but I didn't want to like it to be like a rush or a push. I just wanted to leisurely enjoy some films. So that was really, really fun. And yeah, I enjoyed my Halloween. I actually, because I had D&D on Sunday and forgotten I had D&D, I didn't get to do my tarot check-in for my solar return spread, so I will be doing that tonight, because last night was me and my husband watched The Evil Dead. I hadn't watched it in a really long time. It's so funny. And then after that we watched an episode of Ash versus the Evil Dead, because we've got a couple left to finish. That's the final season, so yeah. Anyway, this is all rambly rambles. I'm going to get on and start sewing, and I will check in with you at some point later.